Looking at the state of China's economy right now, how worried should officials in Beijing be?
Well, I think officials are already indicating that they're quite worried. The decision to stop publishing youth unemployment data, for example, I think is a nice encapsulation of how deep those anxieties are getting. The post-pandemic rebound has really disappointed. I think a lot of people have reassessed their expectations for where the Chinese economy is going and what that means for not just the rest of the Asia-Pacific region, but for the global economy more generally. And I think this is putting somewhat of a chill into policymakers in Beijing who are trying to navigate the rest of this year and ensure that they're able to hit that 5% growth target for 2023.
You talk about responding to that crisis. What can China do to fix this?
There's not a lot, to be honest. One of the reasons why the property sector is in such a bad state is because of efforts by policymakers to address bad debt and unsustainable business practices. And now that they've started to do that, that's led to this correction. The problem is, how long can they hold this line? There's kind of a question now between addressing debt and pushing China towards a more sustainable path of development while sacrificing growth. So that's really going to be the balancing act that officials need to strike, and it's becoming increasingly difficult by the day.
What does all of this mean for Taiwan?
China is Taiwan's largest export market. It's an incredibly important economic partner. And generally speaking, when we see a softening of the Chinese economy, that has implications for a softening of the Taiwanese economy as well. China, sneezes, Taiwan tends to catch a cold. And so, the reverberations of all of these shocks and all these economic kind of challenges carry some pretty significant implications for Taiwan as well.